Hi guys! 皆さんこんにちは、レイです。Today I'm gonna talk about, as I mentioned on the title, the way you are learning English is wrong. Now I can hear some people are saying, what the heck is this guy talking about? I've spent so much time studying English. Then I'm gonna ask you one question. Do you speak English well? I do believe, without any doubt, that you spend a lot of time studying English. But for what? To get a high mark on the TOEIC test so that you can get a good job? But the truth is, no one cares about TOEIC tests unless you are an English teacher. Because English is just a communication tool. So if to get a good score on the TOEIC test is your goal, then totally fine, just go ahead. But if your goal is to communicate with someone with different background, then you've got to stop studying English, but need to learn it instead. Studying English and learning English are different. You should know that. Studying English is about knowing the language itself, like how the language was made, where the language came from. So basically it's like a research. But learning English is about mastering the language so that you can communicate with someone who cannot speak your language. Let me just share my background before I talk about how to learn English. I was born in a very basic Japanese family and didn't have any relative or friends from foreign countries. So I didn't speak English at all until I went to university. You know, you need to study English in junior high school and high school for 6 years in total, right? So I spent 6 years studying English. Then I went to university and I attended an English course. It was like a discussion. So basically you need to talk in English fully. But you know what? I couldn't talk at all. Then I realized these 6 years were just waste, and the way they taught me English was wrong. They taught me how to read English, but not how to speak it. So I decided to change the way I learned English at the time. But how? I didn't have any idea how to speak like natives do. So I just kept thinking it over and over again, and finally I got an answer. So I was thinking, how babies learn the language? They don't speak, they don't write, but they do speak, right? So I was like, how? Then I noticed they learn the language by listening to what their parents said to them. That's the only way, right? Then I thought, why teachers taught me how to read and how to write before I speak? Babies learn first how to listen, then how to speak. After that, they learn how to read and write, correct? But in Japan, teachers teach you how to read first. It's totally an opposite way. Now I know the reason why I couldn't speak English at all. So I stopped reading and writing for a while, but started listening to how natives talk instead. I just kept listening to their talks, even on the way to work, on the way to school, on the way home, anytime when I had a spare time. In fact, I didn't get most of them. It doesn't have to be perfect, but sometimes I did catch some phrases from them. For example, I heard they said, let it be. Then I also repeated after them, let it be. Then I looked up the meaning of let it be. It's like ari no mama de or sono mama de in Japanese. I didn't know how the grammar works in this phrase, but I could use it and speak it if I had a chance, right? I didn't know why let comes first and the next is it, then be, but that's fine. It's not that important to me anymore because I know how to use it and I can speak it. And I kept doing this practice. You know, after some time, those phrases that I can pick up gradually increased. Eventually, my speaking improved a lot at that time. So I was correct. And you know what? My reading and writing skill also improved a lot. My TOEIC also improved a lot. And finally, I got a ticket to the States for study abroad. And now I've been working in several countries. If you want to learn to speak English well, then you need to listen first. Not read, not write. That's the best way to learn English. Actually, not only English, but all the languages that you want to learn. So what I want to say is, in the end, English is just a communication tool for you to explore the new world. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching my video and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.